How's it going, everyone? Mill here from Black Rheno, and chatting with the mighty Crispy from Heavy Magazine, and we're we're gonna get into a little bit of information about the upcoming tour or the current tour we are actually on. We've already started. We're doing the east coast of Australia, and this coming weekend we're heading to Victoria. The following weekend we're going to Queensland, and a new date has been added, and we're joining Wretch in Canberra for their last ever show, which is going to be a pretty special night.
Fantastic. We'll get into that a bit later, mate. But in the meantime, we'll just say hello and fucking good to see your face again.
Yeah, likewise, bro. Yeah, good
Yeah.
to see you.
So as you say, bro, Black Rheno are part way through your Who the Fuck is Black Rheno tour of New South Wales, Queensland, and Victoria. Haven't played shows last weekend in Penrith, Wollongong, and Sydney, mate. So how did they go?
Good, good. It was our first time out at the Penrith. There's a new venue out there called Elton Chong's. And I want to give them a massive plug because they are fucking awesome. That they had, it was such a cool vibe. The people that ran the joint were just like, it was just like, it's a core venue, you know. It's like, it's run by people that really give a shit about music, you know. Um, and it's just this little bar, it's this little rock and roll bar in the middle of Penrith there, and just a small venue, but fuck, it's got a lot of vibe. It's very cool, very cool.
All venues are good like that, eh? Because you don't have to draw a lot of people and you still think you've done well.
Well, I mean, yeah, you know, we're playing sludge metal in Australia, so it's not like we're gonna bring 1,000 people to a show. It's live in reality there a little bit. So, we get 100 people in that joint, and it's cooking. It's great. It's
Fuck
really
yeah.
cool. And then we hit Wollongong, which is always great. Got a lot of good crew down there that comes a lot. We always see at the shows as well, which is always really nice. And then we did Simo's Dive Bar on the Sunday, which is the guys from Grindhead Productions have put together
Okay.
this um, new event on a boat. It's been doing it for about 6 months now, and they basically it's Harbour Cruise. Like, man, you look out and you're going under the Harbour Bridge, and then you turn around and some dude screaming their fucking head off in the sludge band, and you're just like, how cool is this?
This is
That one,
living.
we were going under the harbor. We were going under the harbor bridge, and there was all these like tourists, like on that little walkway that goes there. And I just poked my head out the window and just screamed, "Fucking slow!" I was just like, the 21 and becoming 21-year-old in me,
But did you keep your clothes
20,
on?
20 years ago,
Did
coming
you
out.
keep your clothes on?
I did this time, yes.
I'm proud of you, brother. So I have to ask you about the name of the tour, mate. Like, surely there's not many people left in Australia that wouldn't know who the fuck Black Rhino are.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there are plenty, but it's more like, do we know who Black Rheno is? I mean, do we really know just who we really are? You know, we need to go out and discover who we really are, like we have to get to the core of who Black Reno really is, like
Well, this actually going to seem like we've set this up,
self-discovery.
mate. It seems like I'm going to set this question up because I was going to ask you straight after that. If you had to answer that question, what would you say? Like, who the fuck are Black Rhino?
Party sludge metal.
Party sludge metal motherfuckers.
Yep. Party sludge metal band from fucking Sydney that are just a bunch of goofballs that love to just go out and have a fucking good time.
Right. Yes. Well, I'm going to make it a little bit harder for you, mate. Like, if you had to answer that question with three of your own songs, who the fuck are Black Rhino?
Okay, there's going to be one on the new record coming out, which is called Good Morning Motherfucker.
Mhm.
No Time for Numb Nuts, classic jam of ours. And three songs that describe who we are. Fuck, I don't know. What's another one? I don't know, man.
I
Yeah,
really hope you're struggling to find one that knows who you are, not find one like full stop.
I don't know. I would say Battle Ready. That's a real cheesy name of a song of ours. We're always ready for a good go. So yeah, we'll get Battle Ready, man.
Battle.
That's a nice cheesy metal one.
All right. Well, if you had difficulty with that, mate, you're going to have a prick of a time with this one. I want to describe Black Rhino using three of other people's songs.
Using three of other people's songs.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Um, three of other people's songs. I'm pretty sure King Parrot have a song called "Silly Old Cunt." If they
Yeah.
don't, they should. And if they do, that'd be us, a couple of silly old cunts. Um, and fuck, terrible with song. I'm terrible with song names. It's funny. I'm
Right.
absolutely, I'm
You
absolutely
left yourself
shitting.
open for that though by naming the tour, that mate.
This is hard. I don't know. It's, so much pressure right now.
No, I've never seen you lost for words. That is
Ah,
actually quite pleasant.
I don't know. Fuck, I'm drawing at a loss here. I'm drawing at a loss. I don't know. Trying to fucking think of some fucking. I don't know.
All right.
I can't think of
You can,
any.
you can stew on that while we're talking and come back to us with the end. How's that sound?
Yep.
Circle back to that one.
Lost me. You've done me, mate. You've done me in.
Awesome. You owe me a beer now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my phone. It's just start flicking through as we chat. So as
You're
you were
not being
saying, yeah,
ignorant. Not being ignorant, you're just doing research.
yeah, no. I'm just using AI. Just kidding. So,
This weekend, mate, sees you hit Ballarat on Thursday night. You got Geelong on Friday and Melbourne on Saturday before heading north to smash the Gold Coast on Thursday the 24th, Brisbane the following night, and you finish in Nambour on Sunday the 26th, mate. So you still got
and we have a new show added to the tour, which is on the 31st of May, which is in Canberra. This has just
right.
been.
You're a glutton for punishment then, mate. I was going to say that's you still got a bit left to go, but you adding one to Canberra as well, so you're chopping it.
Yeah, man. Just fucking. I don't know. We love playing gigs. That's what we play music. You know. The two main reasons I play music is band practice once a week because that's just fun. I just love hanging with the boys, and it splits the week up, and we get to just fucking rock out and jump around the room and act like silly buggers and have fun writing cool music, and then going out and playing shows and doing that with a bunch of other people that like doing that too. And that's, that's what we love doing, right? It's just the best fun.
It sounds so simple when you put it like that.
It is. Life is simple. It can be. It can be very simple if you let it be.
So for the one or two people out there who are going to stand up and yell really loudly, we don't know who the fuck Black Rheno are. Run us through a typical Black Rheno live show so they know what to come and expect.
Well, three incredibly handsome young men get up on stage and they dance and they twirl and they do lots of like kicks and like leg spins and things like that. And they often have a barbecue, so often there'll be like sausage sandwich involved. They'll generally, you know, if you want some onions on there, we've got some onions usually, tomato sauce, barbecue sauce, typical stuff, bit of bread, and then just distribute that to the masses essentially. We take that on the road, and we mix in a little bit of sludge metal. There's some music, a little bit of light entertainment, and and that's a Black Rheno show.
Very cool.
Not just sausages, it's a sausage fest.
It's a sausage fest.
No, we basically jump on stage and play fucking sludgy rock and roll, stonery, mix of grind in there as well. Fucking high energy, heavy metal, rock and roll, sludge tunes, and go fucking ham and have a really good time.
Very.
No, that's us.
Wait, now I've never asked you this one before, mate, because I don't think I've ever felt comfortable enough asking it. But you look pretty laid back today, so I'm going to hit you up with it. Like, you've undoubtedly heard people say that you're like a fucking metal Peter Garrett when you're up there on stage. Like, is that something that you've ever actually? Is that a conscious thing? Like, you taking the piss out of him with that, or is that just you naturally dancing up there?
So that's why I say we're goofballs.
You're a fucking freak, man. I remember that one show I saw you out in Geelong, and you fucking split your eye open on the top of the guitar, and I pretty much had to carry you to the car and send you to fucking hospital to get stitches because you weren't leaving.
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I say we're goofballs, man. Like, you know, like we're not trying to look cool on stage. If anything, we look like fucking dorks because we dance like you know that old saying, like dance like no one's watching. Like that's fucking what we do, man. We just jump around and shake our booties and fucking wobble about and just boogie. And we're not trying to look like cool guys with cool moves or something like that. We're probably a little bit dorky by nature, and that definitely just comes out with how we dance. Everyone's been saying I look like the heavy metal Peter Garrett for years because I fucking flay my arms around, and I'm not doing that to try and look like Peter Garrett. It's just how I fucking move. I'm just a bit of a fucking dork in that way. So
You're fucking a lot cooler than he.
Just do what comes natural. Like, don't try. We're not trying to be something. We're not trying to be anything. We're just fucking let it all hang out, you know?
Fucking have to talk about sausage fest and letting it all hang out. We were trying to talk people into coming to the shows, bro, not put them off.
No. Look. We don't actually serve sausages on stage. There's no barbecue. There's no gas involved. There's no need for OH&S to come in and shut the party down. You know, it's all
All good, wholesome fun.
all very above board. We've got a fruit salad there. We keep it very healthy.
I don't think we're fucking helping our cause now.
Hey?
I don't think we're helping our cause very much here.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Oh shit! And I think one of the other better things about this tour too, mate, is like you got a host of great local support bands. Like you got Flaming Wreckage, the Black Swamp, Fuck, Piss and Fist, Snake Mountain. Every town you play at, you've got a really good, solid local band playing, and you're all pretty much mates at the end of the day too, aren't you?
Yeah, well, man, we've been doing this for years, and a lot of the bands that it's just like that's the cool thing about the you know, the metal community, the heavy rock, metal, and punk community is like it's not like it's obviously there's a lot of us, but it's small enough as well that you do get to know everyone, and it is a community. Like everyone supports each other, everyone's becomes mates. It's not, you know, get out of my way because I want success or I want the spotlight. It's, you know, we're all championing each other, you know, lifting each other up. You know, the rising tide raises all boats and all that kind of shit. So it's cool. Like, when we get to go out on the road and do these shows, like we make sure that the bands that we're playing with are either bands that we know and really love and like are good friends with, or are like cool bands that maybe we haven't met yet that we're like, hey, they look like a bunch of fucking rad people playing in that band. Let's get them on the bill, and their music's cool. You see someone doing cool stuff, you hear cool music, and you're like, you know, they'll be our new friends, you know. Get it? It just makes it more fun. And it's also like, I don't want to go and watch a night with 4 sludge bands in a row, or 4 death metal bands in a row, or 4 punk rock band. I don't want to say 4 bands doing the same genre of music straight after each other. I want a thrash band. I want a sludge band. I want a fucking rock and roll band. I want a, you know, more death metal band or something that's maybe more punky or whatever. And that just makes for a much more interesting night for us. 100%. It keeps what we're doing interesting, keeps it more fun. And then I think as well, just that's what I want to see when I go to a show as well. I want to see, you know, I want to see bands, you know, like 3 or 4 bands that they all sort of fit together, but aren't doing the same exact same genre, exact same style, or say it's a similar take on it. You know, they've all got their own flavor.
Yeah, I'm with you exactly on that, my man. Now, earlier this year, you played this little showdown in Adelaide with the band called King Parrot and another one called Pantera. Like, how was that?
Yeah, I mean that was as you can imagine, that's like, you know, like childhood dreams coming true.
Fuck yeah. I was fucking thinking of you that night, bro. I was thinking like just you must have been fucking on cloud 9.
Yeah, man. I mean, like for all of us in the band, like when Kieran, you know, I've heard Kieran say when he first started playing drums, like that was, you know, he was like learning to play like fucking, he's just like copying Vinny, like, you know. That's what he started learning, you know. And then same with Nano, like, you know, like Nano's not just a massive Pantera fan, but huge, and so am I, like a massive Down fan, massive Superjoint fan, like all the bands Phil's done, like fuck everything he does, he seems to be the best at it. Like it's crazy. And then, you know, like growing up, like that's what, you know, like me and my crew, when we were growing up, we'd come home from a night of partying or whatever, and you'd back at someone's house for kick-ons in the lounge room, we'd all be holding broomsticks and fucking, you know, jumping around the lounge room, cranking fucking, you know, Far Beyond or whatever. Like that's what we grew up raging to. So it's a soundtrack of our lives. And then getting the opportunity to go and play those shows, like go and play a show with Pantera. And, you know, with Zach and Charlie in there as well in the mix, you know, like, you know, obviously for obvious reasons, we never thought that was never even something that was on our radar, like try and get, you know, like, you know, obvious reasons. And then that sort of all came together, and we knew that there was like a possibility that we'd get that opportunity because, you know, we work really closely with Youngie from King Parrot, and they're on Phil's label, so there's a great connection there. We've released a couple of songs with Housecore on a split record before, so they know us. Um, so there's a good little connection there, and that opportunity came up, and it's just mind blowing, man. And then and it's pretty special too, because Youngie's been a really big influence on our band, um, and the King Parrot guys. We played a lot of shows with them over the years, and
Would
yeah, there's something just super special about to not just not just playing with Pantera, but to do it alongside King Parrot as well. Like for me, that is the ultimate. That is the ultimate gig lineup. Like if you were to say pick your dream gig, you can support any. That's it right there. It's pretty special. Meant a lot to us.
Yeah, you did, man. And they that old saying, like, never meet your idols, bro. Like, how was it in reality? Like, was it everything you expected and more?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't spend a lot of time with Pantera. Zach came through and gave us a high five, and hey, how you doing, brother? Like great energy off the guy. Like they all said g'day, but they all kind of did their own thing as well. And it was a pretty busy afternoon getting there. So it's not like we just had heaps of downtime to just like hang about. So we didn't spend heaps of time hanging out with them. When Phil had come out with the Illegals back in 2019 or 18 or whatever it was, 2018. Fuck, I don't know, whatever it was.
How long ago?
Yeah, it was before COVID. We got to tour with them then. We did like four shows with them when they came over. And we got to spend a bit of time with Phil then, and he was super humble, super welcoming to us guys. Like first time we met him, he just came up, shook our hand, gave us a hug, and thanked us for being there. Like, was super appreciative. Like, it was kind of mind blowing that. So it was really cool. Like, yeah, he was great. And then like when we were playing in Adelaide, like side of stage, there's Phil for like 90% of the set, just full stink face, rocking along with his.
That would have been enough. Just that, mate. That would have been enough for a lifetime's worth of memories.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. It's like it's the Pantera motherfucker. Like it's Phil.
And may I say, bro, that it's fucking you guys well deserved, man. Like I've fucking followed you guys from pretty much the start, and you're a hard working bunch of motherfuckers, and it couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch of blokes.
Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate it. It was a good one, man. It was a good one.
Like so Phil knew who the fuck Black Rheno was by the time you left?
Oh, mate, he already knew.
Perfect answer. All right, bro. Well, if anyone wants to come along to any of these shows that are remaining, where do they get themselves a ticket?
So just go to the blackrheno.com, just our website. It's got the links that go through to all the different venues. It's just way easier just to go straight there. So, just go to blackrheno.com. Like and subscribe, smash that like button.
You do that so well.
Yeah, and just all social media stuff, all that sort of stuff, all the regular outlets you can find us. And yeah, man, we'll be this weekend. We'll be in Victoria. The next weekend we'll be in Queensland, and the weekend after that we'll be in Canberra.
Fuck yes. Well, no excuses for not going, mate. I'm gonna definitely be at next Saturday's show, but I'm gonna try and make Fridays as well. So we'll catch up.
Right.
For sure.
Awesome. And you can come and taste the Black Rheno beers, mate.
You got your own beer.
We got some pale ale on tap.
Yeah, the fuck?
Yeah, what? Mate.
Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, mate. Oh, fucking hell. Flexing, right.
Just flexing.
We've made shows.
No, we've teamed up with 6 String Breweries, and we've got like a pale ale so on tap at I think it's at like 8 of the 10 venues. There was two. I think there was 2 shows that couldn't put it on because they've got like only a small amount of bar tabs, and they've got licensing deals or whatever. So, but most of the venues we've got Black Rheno beers on tap. So
that is
pretty
so
cool. We're pretty cool with that. It's pretty exciting.